Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
And we're off and running. Little Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action coming your way here from Gulfstream Park, hanging out right outside the village. Jason Blewett joining you again. Nice day here for a Twilight Friday. In fact, why don't we go up? We'll get the track conditions and weather here in Hallandale Beach.
We start the afternoon with the sloppy main track and a good turf course after some more rain in South Florida. First race of the afternoon over the main track at 7 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. These are state-bred fillies and mares. A field of 7 signed on. The favorite was the 6, Hannah Catherine. Racing at Gulfstream. On the outside, Lookin' Cozy gets the first call. Moving out the rail, Adocinda's away in the top flight. By Tway May and Hannah Catherine make it a party as their 4 horses across the track as they exit the chute. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Ryomar ahead of Dr. Cotton Jen, and the first-timer Selfie Sensation is last of all as they chase the speed of Adocinda. Adocinda leads it now by a length. By Tway May is second while racing out in the 3-path. From third and Hannah Catherine, then Lookin' Cozy. Dr. Cotton Jen is up the inside, working ahead of Ryomar, and still 5 to Selfie Sensation. The opening quarter was just 23 seconds flat. Here's a mid-race move. It's being made by Dr. Cotton Jen at 30-1, up to challenge for the lead. And Dr. Cotton Jen now is within ahead of the lead, and the lead is held by Adocinda. Third and ridden is by Tway May. Hannah Catherine gets the green light, but she's not going forward. Ryomar now passing her with Lookin' Cozy out wide. And Selfie Sensation starts to stoke the boilers at the back of the field as they run to the top of the stretch. The whip is out on the top pair, but Dr. Cotton Jen slipped through inside at the 3-furlong point and made the lead now from Adocinda second. By Tway May is third. Selfie Sensation is in shouting range. So is Ryomar with 3/16 to go. Up front, Dr. Cotton Jen trying to spring the shocker. Adocinda right back at her on the outside. Ryomar also in with an upset possibility. There's less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and Dr. Cotton Jen is kicking away. It's 30-1. It's Dr. Cotton Jen to win it. Adocinda second, Ryomar third, then Selfie Sensation, and By Tway May in 1:26.3. 6, Hannah Catherine never fired with a major upset to start the day. How about the 3, Dr. Cotton Jen, with a sharp move going around the far turn. Takes care of business at a big number under Alvaro Doniz for trainer Vaughn Hurd and Herdsdale Racing. Number 1, Adocinda fought on but could do no better than second, ahead of the 4, Ryomar, who spices up a nice try, while third. To the second race now on the start of the early pick 4, 5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratch number 9, our Cat Daddy. A field of 8. The betting favorite was number 3, Biggest Little City. And they're off. Matthews Mystery off a step slow. Francesco Fishing fires to the top, moving up on the outside is Run for the Woods, and at the rail here's Shacklefords Storm. These 3, the first 3 out. Away racing in fourth and improving now is Cosmic Flash, a length and a half in front of Biggest Little City, then Right Up My Alley. Second last is Starship Menace, and Matthews Mystery is last of the 8 as they swing to the far turn. Up front, Shacklefords Storm holds the inside edge and a narrow lead. 3 wide is Cosmic Flash, in between horses, Run for the Woods. Francesco Fishing just off the top flight, racing fourth while needing racing room. And now he's got it to the outside. Stretch of 2 to Biggest Little City ahead of Right Up My Alley. Then Starship Menace and Matthews Mystery as they turn for home. Shacklefords Storm maintains a narrow lead. Off cover, here's Biggest Little City getting a dream run through. And he's up to challenge for the top. Down the outside and Right Up My Alley with Starship Menace up the fence. Final furlong, Biggest Little City driving to the lead now. Right Up My Alley's up into second. Then back to the outside, Starship Menace. But they're coming to the wire. Biggest Little City will do it. Right Up My Alley second, Starship Menace third. Fourth was Shacklefords Storm in 58 flat. Perfect trip off the top of the turn for number 3, Biggest Little City, who rallied between horses and then tipped off cover for trainer Larry Bates and owner Martha Fisher. Luca Panici again on board for the winning ride. Number 6, Right Up My Alley, was second ahead of the 1, Starship Menace, who ran third. Time to take a timeout. When we come back, the Friday card continues. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race at 1 mile over the main track, an allowance optional claiming event with a field of 6 signed on. The favorite was number 2, Chief Attraction.
They're up. Level beginning. From the outside, Helen Virginia was away well. Chief Attraction away very well down toward the inside. Lonesome Palm rushing up in the center, while a bit keen down at the inside at Sweet Distinction, and at the back of the field is California Cotton. No pace on here as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Amaluna's up near the lead, and Amaluna puts a head in front. Pace must be a crawl for that to happen. Up on the outside, Helen Virginia right with her in third. It's Lonesome Palm down inside and Chief Attraction. Then back at the inside, Sweet Distinction, and at the back of the field is California Cotton. Down inside, Chief Attraction and Tyler Gaffleone quicken up the cadence, and they lead now by a length. Moving with that one is Sweet Distinction. McMahon wants the rail. He has it and sends Sweet Distinction through down toward the inside. It's an action-packed second quarter with racing third Lonesome Palm. Amaluna's on her outside. Then Helen Virginia and California Cotton is last. Opening half mile was 46-3 as they swing around the far turn. Chief Attraction leads by a head. Right back at her is Sweet Distinction. Amaluna allowed to set closer to the pace today, and she's on the attack here for Gerardo Corrales at the 3 furlong point. These three in lockstep. They run to the top of the stretch. Amaluna comes to call on the outside. The top two win a deadly second quarter, and Amaluna reaping the benefits past the quarter pole with a length and a half to work with. Sweet Distinction stays with her second. Back to third is Chief Attraction. Then Helen Virginia fourth after 3 quarters, and 1:11-2. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Sweet Distinction not done. She's battling right on the outside, and Amaluna just kind of hanging around. 5 back to third and Chief Attraction. It's Sweet Distinction and CJ McMahon who comes back for more. Amaluna's back to second. Sweet Distinction, Amaluna. Sweet Distinction won it. Game performance from her, from Amaluna second, Chief Attraction third, Helen Virginia fourth in 1:38-3.
A very game winner of today's third race. How about the one, Sweet Distinction, who went a sub-23 second quarter when dueling with the favorite, put her away, got passed by Amaluna, and then re-rallied on the inside. Extra game performance from the daughter of With Distinction under CJ McMahon for trainer Stanley Gold and owners Teresa and David Palmer. To the fourth race now, claimers on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Claiming price here is $30,000. A field of 9 signed on. The favorites included the 2, Porter Street, and the 8, Terry's Charm.
They're off. More Alex was slowly away. He's 3 lengths last. On the outside, Yager begins the best, moving between horses. Son of Greatness, Zafiro's not far away, nor is King Hood in the run to the first turn. Then it's back to Porter Street and Cat Prado. They settle in about 4 lengths behind. Working a length better than an improving Thurston, who's third last. Second last is Terry's Charm, and the early trailer is the stretch running More Alex. Around the first turn they go. They start to string out a bit. Leading the way is Son of Greatness by a length and a half. On the inside, King Hood is a joint second alongside Yager, who's a length and a half clear of Zafiro. Then back to Porter Street. That's the top flight. They've opened 4 on Cat Prado, who is leading the second flight of runners ahead of Terry's Charm and More Alex, and now Thurston is the trailer. They race with less than 5/8 of a mile to negotiate. They went 24-1 for the opening quarter. And up front, Son of Greatness, the long shot, has the lead. Up into second is Yager, down inside King Hood third. Zafiro was fourth. He's asked to quicken a bit. Now Tyler Gaffleone riding the favorite Porter Street. He's the Grafe down toward the inside, starting to improve a bit. Sent wide, but improving more. Alex Cat Prado tries to go with him. Then back to Terry's Charm. Thurston's not keeping up as they round the far turn. Up front, Son of Greatness has the lead. Yager races into second on the outside. More Alex with Cat Prado alongside. Then back to the inside in Porter Street, who begins to look for racing room. Terry's Charm is next. They're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's Son of Greatness in front. More Alex closing ground. Cat Prado between horses is game. Down the outside, Terry's Charm with Porter Street. Many chances. Final furlong with the lead. It's Cat Prado. Here's Porter Street surging. Terry's Charm on the outside. Then back to More Alex, but Porter Street comes away to win it. Porter Street by 2 in the end. Terry's Charm second. Cat Prado third. Then More Alex in 1:31. And 1.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's fourth race, with number 2, Porter Street, coming away with the victory under Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. Number 8, Terry's Charm, was second ahead of the 7, Cat Prado. He fired a big shot to get third at 30-1. We move now to the 5th race on the program, the start of today's late pick 5, 1 mile over the main track, starter allowance optional claiming event. Claiming price here was $10,000. Nice field assembled for this race, a field of 8. The favorites included the extra game Chepstow and the stretch runner Papa Pig.
They're off. From the inside, Chepstow sent hard to try to secure the lead. Moving in the center is Sir Hanan. These two get acquainted. Away in the top flight is Fifth Avenue Flash. Mal Guapo up on the outside. It's a real skirmish for early control. It will be Mal Guapo and Chepstow heads apart for the top. Away in third is Sir Hanan. He gets the drafting spot. From fourth, it's Fifth Avenue Flash, working two ahead of Warren's Joe T. Then Bama Bound at the inside, Moonshine Martini. And the stretch runner, Papa Pig, is last of all through a snappy opening quarter of 22-4. It's Chepstow on the inside, Mal Guapo on the outside. Their heads apart for the lead with less than 5 furlongs to go. Tyler Gaffleone has Sir Hanan in a good striking spot from third with Fifth Avenue Flash down at the inside fourth. A stretch of another 3 to Bama Bound, who's ridden with no response. Warren's Joe T gets up and by him. Moonshine Martini starts to tack on. After a 45 3/2 mile, Papa Pig is still last of all, and he's a long way behind. Has to be 20 lengths off the lead as he's not keeping pace around the far turn run. It's Chepstow who has the lead. Chepstow in front by a neck. Mal Guapo second. Sir Hanan waiting for the green light. He's now third. Up on the outside, and Warren's Joe T. He's moving up. Fifth Avenue Flash has not gone away. He has an inside lane. Wide on the course is Moonshine Martini. Then Bama Bound. Papa Pig is starting to roll now. He was so far behind. Rios is going to have to find him someplace to work with 3/16 to go. It's Chepstow in front. Papa Pig's got room. It's Papa Pig and Chepstow. These two inside the final furlong. Chepstow pleading for the wire. Papa Pig needs more ground. He's coming on. Papa Pig and Chepstow outside and Bama Bound. Here's the wire. Chepstow won it. Chepstow wins. It's close for second. Bama Bound or Papa Pig. Then Warren's Joe T in 137-3.
Number 1, Chepstow takes all the licking and keeps on ticking in race number 5, prevailing gamely under jockey Edgard Zayas for trainer Ralph Zadie and GLEB Racing Stable. 7-year-old son of Harlington is game as ever as he registers another victory in South Florida. Number 6, Bama Bound, another hard knocker. He got second ahead of the 4, Papa Pig, who was so far back around the far turn. He launched his attack but ended up third. And with that, we'll leave you for a timeout. We'll be back with the late pick 4. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of today's late pick 4 at a mile over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. These are fillies and mares. Scratch number 2, Queen's Quarters. A field of 9. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Hold That Kitten gets the first call and tries to establish the lead from El Vidado, who comes away in the top flight. Fashion Factor's between horses, and she's marching forward. These 3 across the course and around the first turn. Tonina and Devilish Romance have both already dropped over. Devilish Romance secures the rail. Tonina's in the 2-path. Then it's a length back to Jess Sassy, working ahead of Gio Patricia. At the rail, that's the gray Aloha Street, and it's about 3 to Melody Croon, who's last of all as Hold That Kitten heads into the backstretch with the lead by a length. Opening quarter complete in 24 flat. Hold That Kitten in front of Fashion Factor second. They've worked 3 better than El Vidado, who's now racing in third. In the blue blinkers, Tonina is now fourth at the fence, and fifth is Devilish Romance. Gap of 3. Jess Sassy's to the outside of Gio Patricia. Then it's a length and a half to Aloha Street and still 5 to Melody Croon. Less than half a mile away. They went move through the opening half mile in 47-4. Hold That Kitten leads by a length and a half. Fashion Factor is in the flanking roll while second. El Vidado tightening in third. Tonina's in range, so is Devilish Romance. Devilish Romance traveling well for Tyler Gaffleone. Needs some place to go. Stretch of 2.5 to Gio Patricia, who's put to a ride with 6 lengths to make up. Then at the outside goes Jess Sassy with Aloha Street as they run to the top of the stretch. There's less than a quarter of a mile to go. Hold That Kitten will have to hold off an on-rushing Devilish Romance, who's hot on the heels now. Devilish Romance set down for the drive to try to get to the leader, and the leader is still Hold That Kitten, but not for long. Here's Devilish Romance to take over and move away. Hold That Kitten is clearly second. The battle's on for third between Gio Patricia and El Vidado. El Vidado's up into third. Devilish Romance going away. Hold That Kitten second, LV Dotto third, then Gio Patricia and Fashion Factor in 137 and 2.
Number 8, Devilish Romance, had proved she likes to course with Given the Ground as she broke her maiden last year over such a course. She gets another victory here this afternoon. Trainer Dave Fawkes and jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Tyler gets his second winner today aboard the Daughter of First Dude for owners Stephen Freifertig and Pinnacle Racing Stable. Number 1, Hold That Kitten was second ahead of the 6, LV Dotto. She ran well on the comeback try and finished third. To the 7th race we go on the start of the lead pick 3. 6 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 2, Harrison, a field of 9. The favorite was the 3, Dance Around.
And they're off. From the outside, So Long Chuck gets the first call, but here's Dance Around quickly up to take over the lead, and it's the class dropper Dance Around who throttles open under Tyler Gaffleone, puts 2.5 between himself and So Long Chuck. Major Hit is next. Down at the inside and improving is Fueledbydrama, working ahead of the first-timer Tale of Cantharos. He's out in the center of the course, a neck in front of Warranted, who has 3 on Anwar, the 2 at the back, Outstanding Debt, and Summer by Samard. They swing to the far turn. The opening quarter was just 23 seconds flat. Up front, Dance Around by ahead. So Long Chuck right alongside second. In between horses, Major Hit is third. From fourth and Warranted, Fueledbydrama appears to have a horse, but no place to prove it. He's tucked into the inside under Jorge Ruiz. Out wide on the course is Tale of Cantharos, who gets the wake-up call from Camacho with a quarter of a mile left to go. The 2 favorites go on with So Long Chuck leading Dance Around, who cuts the corner and battles back. 3 back to Fueledbydrama, then to the outside and Tale of Cantharos as they straighten for the drive. Back for more inside. It's the favorite Dance Around to put ahead in front. So Long Chuck is now right back at him again from the far outside. Here's Outstanding Debt. Outstanding Debt from the clouds is closing ground late. They're coming to the wire. So Long Chuck inside and Dance Around. So Long Chuck. So Long Chuck gets the victory narrowly over Dance Around. Then way out in the center was Outstanding Debt ahead of Fueledbydrama in 112 and 1.
Favorites run 1-2 in the start of the late pick 3 with number 7, So Long Chuck, getting his nose down when it mattered under jockey Nicky Figueroa, giving Ralph Zadie his second training victory of the afternoon, this one for Acclaimed Racing Stable. Second, number 3, Dance Around ahead of the 8, Outstanding Debt, who ran third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the Friday feature. We're sprinting on the turf right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
We're back now for the 8th race on the program, the Friday feature in the first half of the late daily double. Sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Allowance optional claiming field. Rider change on 3, Hold On Smokey to Amisael Jaramillo. A field of 8. The favorite, number 6, Blackjack Baby.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the inside, Smart Dude gets the first call and tries to fire to the front from Sherpa, who comes away in the top flight. It's cliffed between horses to land second. From behind the speed fourth is Mock My Day ahead of the favorite Blackjack Baby, then Prudhoe Bay. The 12-year-old Hold On Smokey in the blue down toward the inside, and at the back of the field is Axtell. Into the far turn they swing. On the outside and Cliff toward the inside, Smart Dude. They're locked in battle. They're a length and a half clear of the team of Sherpa and Mock My Day. From fifth and Blackjack Baby with Hold On Smokey next backs toward the fence, followed by Axtell, who looks for racing room, and Prudhoe Bay is outpaced as they move to the top of the stretch. It's Clift who comes away with the lead, immediately tackled by Sherpa to the attack second. Hold on, Smokey, trying to find some place to go. He just had to check. Meanwhile, the favorite Blackjack Baby's coming on the grandstand side. There's less than an eighth of a mile to go. Clift has the lead. Mock My Day and Blackjack Baby charging hard. Blackjack Baby for a short lead. Up the inside, Mock My Day. Late run from Axtell. Blackjack Baby scores. Axtell gets second ahead of Mock My Day third. Then it was Clift and Sherpa in 57 flat.
Number 6, Blackjack Baby, is just a much improved racehorse as he takes care of business in today's 8th race under jockey Jorge Ruiz, trainer Steve Caceres, and owners Steve Caceres and Richard Burnsworth. Number 8, Axtell rallies to get second ahead of the 2 Mock My Day, who was best of the rest, while third. To the 9th and final race, state-bred fillies of the 2-year-old variety, racing for a special weight purse of $40,000. Scratch the 3, 4, 13, and 14. A field of 10 signed on. The favorites included the 5, Napa Valley Girl, and the 6, Valid Interest.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Good start in the center of the racetrack for Regan's Rose, who heads off for the yearly lead. Up on the far outside, Quick Lucky Coco is away to be second. In between horses, Valid Interest comes away in the top flight, and down at the rail, it's Honor Causeway. 2.5 to expect an entry. Then it's the favorite Napa Valley Girl mid-flight and about 6 lengths off the pace setter, racing ahead of Sunshine Smiles and Oh What a Moment, who's up on the far outside. Then it's a gap of another 2 lengths back inside to Lawless Lady, and at the back of the field, the yearly trailer and about 10 lengths off the lead is Genie V. They run less than 5/16 to go, and loose up top, the leader is Regan's Rose and Jaramillo by a length. Valid Interest starts to get to her second. Quickie Lucky Coco is now third. Running on from the back is Napa Valley Girl, but she's better than 6 lengths behind with less than 3/16 to go. Here's Valid Interest to take on the early pace setter Regan's Rose. These two, with Valid Interest doing the better work on the outside. Regan's Rose is back to second, 4 back to the outside, and Quick Lucky Coco, but they come to the wire, and Miguel Vasquez and Valid Interest will win it. Regan's Rose second, Quick Lucky Coco third. Close after that, running on with Sunshine Smiles with Napa Valley Girl in 59-1.
Good late kick from the daughter of Personal Interest. Number 6, Valid Interest, kicked on for the score under jockey Miguel Vasquez for trainer Augustin Bizarra and Just for Fun stable. Second, number 8, Regan's Rose, ahead of number 11, Quick Lucky Coco, who completes the try. The late pick 5 today was worth $161.35. Formful Sequence in the Rainbow 6, 20-cent return, $265.90. Triggers a nice carryover going into a nice card on Saturday of $187,027.45.
And it's 9 up, 9 down. Another Twilight Friday card here at GP coming to a close. Glad you joined us here on Thoroughbred Action. And keep in mind, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at Gulfstream, 12 race cards both days. We'll have it earlier than usual. First race post of about 12:55. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.